Let's play Calculate Exponential Growth. This sounds like a good game, so we might as well just play. Okay, we have ourselves a table. We've got three things here. We got the future, the classic, and the standard. So items 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I should call them A, B, and C. Okay, let's try that. So A, B, and C. So we're trying to figure out which one in the table is exponential. So first I'm going to start here. Remember, exponential can be found a couple of different ways, but what you need is you need a common growth factor. We can find a growth factor by taking new divided by old. So first, I take new divided by old, 20.38 divided by 19, and I get a number. And then I take 21.76 divided by 20.38. Those are not the same. When you divide them, wow, I don't have it written down what you get. I just have it written down that they're not the same. So this is 1.073, and this one is 1.068. Not the same, so this one is not exponential. But if you look at it, you add 1.38 each time, meaning this one is linear. Ooh. All right, let's look at B, which is classic. So I take 15 divided by 9. I get 1.67. I take 24 divided by 15 and get 1.6. Not the same. And then you add 6, you add 9, you add there's a pattern. This is nothing. Just straight up nothing. And then we go to standard. Okay, so we're looking at standard here. So if I start with 1750 divided by 7, I get 2.5. That's a horrible color. That's better. Then if I take 4375 divided by 1750, I get 2.5. If I take 109.375 divided by 43.75, I get 2.5. And if I take 273.4375 divided by 109.375, I get 2.5. So standard is exponential because it has a common growth factor of 2.5. And to be exponential, you got to have a common growth factor. Let's do something a little easier. According to the UN, in the year 2000, the world population was approximately 6.2 billion people. Assuming the population has grown by 1% a year, answer the following questions. What is the growth factor? All right, we know that the growth factor is 1 plus the percent increase, and the percent increase is 1%. So 1 plus 0.01 gives me a growth factor of 1.01. What is the unit of time? Well, we're talking per year, so it's year. This is a question that you're not always going to be asked, but you should always ask yourself. What is the unit of time I'm being measured in? Okay, what's the exponential equation for the world population? All right, so let's look at this. The ending amount, I'm just going to use y. I like x and y. Y, population. How much did I start with? Well, I started with 6.2 billion people. My growth factor is 1.01, and then my x value up here is time. Now, with this being said, these numbers are in billion. That means every answer I have is going to be in billion. All right, so let's go down to letter D. Estimate the population in 2014. Well, we started in the year 2000, so that means in year 2000, x is 0, because that's my starting point. So in 2014, x is 14. So y equals 6.2 times 1.01 to the 14th power. That's an exponent. It's not times, it's an exponent. And that will end up giving you about 7.13, and remember that is billion. And the last problem on this page. Wade found a rare Masters of the Universe action figure box set of his in a box of his childhood toys. He's been tracking the price of a similar set online to monitor the rising value of his own collection. Use the table of values to address the following. Use 2 consecutive values to calculate the growth factor. Okay, they're telling us that we have an exponential model, so go ahead and find the growth factor. So I just take 2 consecutive, and I'm going to take the new one divided by the old one. And when I get that, I get a growth factor of approximately 1.09. You'll notice I always put my growth factor in parentheses because that's how it looks like in the equation. So once the unit of time, again, we're talking per year, right? Because 14, 15, 16. Assuming this trend continues, what would be the price today? Well, first we need a model. So the starting value is 227.67 with a growth factor of 1.09 raised to the year. Okay, so let's just recap. It started in the year 2014, so that means X is 0 then. We are living in 2018 right now, which means X is 4. So 227.67 times 1.09 raised to the 4th power. Again, this is an exponent. So make sure you're using your exponent key in your calculator, and it would be worth $321.37 today.